It's time to prioritize your well-being and unlock the best version of yourself. Hey loves, my name is Rachael. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about how you can glow up mentally and emotionally. I've seen a bunch of videos about how to glow up physically, and I thought, besides physical, there's emotional and mental well-being. So in this video, that's what I'm going to be talking about. If you're new to my channel, I'm Ray. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, click the notification bell so you get notified every time that I post, okay? I make videos about wellness, self-development, and lifestyle. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Glowing up mentally is going to involve the combination of self-care, self-awareness, and personal growth. With these three components combined together, it's going to make your process of glowing up mentally and emotionally so easy. So let's get into these strategies and keys for you to be able to easily glow up mentally and emotionally. Practicing self-compassion. How can you be more compassionate to yourself? You can do this by being more kind to yourself and being more understanding to yourself, especially in those challenging situations where you probably feel like you messed up, or like you really did something that you just messed up the whole situation. It went downhill. In these situations, you need to try and avoid negative self-talk, because by you talking negatively of yourself, it's really not going to make you feel any better. It's actually going to make you feel worse than you already are feeling. So try to practice good self-talk. Overall, being kind to yourself, and also understand that it is okay to make mistakes. Like, things happen and things are probably not always going to go your way, and through mistakes is when we learn, because when you make a mistake, you get to learn from it. Or even though it didn't come off as a mistake and it just didn't go the way you expected it to go, you need to understand that it is okay, and trying to learn from it and doing better in the future. So let's try to be self-compassionate to ourselves, because the world is already crazy enough for you to be, talking negatively about yourself. So try to be as compassionate as possible as you can. Is developing healthy habits. And when it comes to developing healthy habits, you need to build a routine that works for you, a routine that you can stick to. Don't try to do or try the next person's routine, because it's probably working for them but might not work for you. So building a routine that works for you, and this can involve something like making sure that you're getting enough sleep, 8 hours, eating nutritious foods that are really good for your health, and this can also help your mental as well. And also trying to be as active as you can. It doesn't have to be exercising, going to the gym. You can do this easily by going for a walk, or going for Pilates, or dancing, or doing an easy 30-minute workout at home. Whatever works for you, just to make sure you're keeping your body active. This is going to be good for you emotionally and mentally, because when you work out, you get those hormones that are released that are good for you. They feel good hormones that make you feel good. And who doesn't want that? Because I notice every time that I go work out, I always feel good. I feel like a brand new bitch every time. When you establish your routine, try to incorporate things that you like. Let's say if you like playing a piano, try to add that in your routine, because this is something that is going to make your day better, because you're actually doing things you like. Don't make a routine that involves things that you don't like to do just because the next person is doing it, or the next influencer said, oh, do this or do this. This is what I do in my day. They like that, and you probably might not like that. So try to incorporate things that you like, that are going to make you look forward to your day. Then try to limit your exposure to any negative influences or any negativity. For example, me, I have anxiety. I don't watch the news because there's a lot of negativity going on in the world, so I avoid the news for that reason. Negativity could be on social media or even people around you. Try to limit yourself to the negativity as much as possible. Also try to limit yourself from being in environments that drain your energy. If you're around people that drain your energy, I hate to say, cut them off, or just try to limit as much time that you spend with them, because if somebody drains your energy, that is not good for you. That is going to make you sad. That is going to make you feel not very good. So the most you can do is stay away from those people or those environments that do not make you feel good. Setting boundaries. This is huge. You need to learn how to set boundaries. You need to learn to say no to situations that don't align with your values or situations that don't contribute positively to your life. I know it can be hard, for example, for people who are people pleasers. It's so hard to say no. You're always a yes, yes. This is not good for you, because if you show people that you're just a yes man, yes woman, people are going to actually take advantage of that and like step over your boundaries, or you probably don't even have any, and you don't want that. So you need to set those boundaries. You need to establish and communicate your clear boundaries to your friends, to your co-workers, to your partner, and you need to ensure that there's mutual respect and understanding of what your boundaries are, so that people don't overstep you. And I think at the age we are, most people should be able to understand that if these are my boundaries, you need to abide by them. Otherwise, people will always step over you. And if somebody doesn't abide by your boundaries, there's no mutual respect of understanding and sticking to this or that, then just cut them off, because that's not good for you. You don't need people around you that don't respect you, that don't respect your word, and they just want to act however they want in your life. It's better to cut those people off than keep them around, because if you can't understand and stick to my boundaries, then you gotta go. And by doing this, you're preserving your emotional and mental energy by eliminating any kind of stressors in your life. If something stresses you out and it's not good for your mental, let it go. It could be a person, it could be a job, it could be anything. If it's not bringing you happiness, or it's not good for your mental well-being, you gotta let it go. Cultivate positive relationships. This is so underrated, but it's so important for your emotional and mental well-being. Surrounding yourself with people that support you, that love you, that have good energy, good vibration, they uplift you, they encourage you, like they see your goals as theirs, and they're always there to uplift you and tell you you gotta keep going. They don't put you down. This is so important, because your environment and people you surround yourself with can affect your mental well-being, either positively or negatively. So you need to really look around your surrounding, or look around your environment and the people around, and be like, are these people good for me? Are they good for my mental well-being? Like I said before, when you're setting boundaries, if there's people that are really not good for you, you need to let them go. Like, the year is ending, you need to let go of that, and don't stick around just because they say a friend and they're toxic and they're not good for you. Let it go. It's really not worth it. Only keep friends around that are good for you. So only foster meaningful relationships, be it with your partner or your friends or your co-workers. Only people that are meaningful need to be in your life, because if they're really not good for you, then they have to go. If they're not really adding any meaning or purpose to your life, they have to go. If they put you down, they have to go. If they are not uplifting, they have to go. If they are jealous or envious of you, they have to go. If they don't celebrate your success, your happiness, your goals, your wins, they have to go. You only need to be seeking out relationships that contribute to your mental well-being and your personal growth. Anything besides that has to go. Embrace mindfulness and gratitude. This is huge, because the more you're grateful, the more the universe, the more God is gonna give you, and the people around you too. When they see you're grateful for even just the little things, they are going to want to do more for you, or even just being around you, because you're a very grateful person. And then when it comes to mindfulness, you should set up like a routine in your daily routine. Apple Watch has a mindfulness that, for me, it always reminds me, even just like 5 minutes or even just a minute, just to like sit down. There's a lot of resources on YouTube for meditating, or like guided mindfulness practices. Put this in your schedule, in your routine every day, and try to sit down with yourself. Try to understand your emotions, your feelings, how you're feeling. Try to relax, and because our brain, our mind runs around a lot, so you need to just sit down with yourself and understand your emotions and your feelings, and it's really overall good for yourself. So you have clarity of how you're feeling, you have clarity of all your emotions that are unresolved, which is honestly good for you. And together with this, you can keep a gratitude journal, or even just a journal to just write down your thoughts, to write down just in general what's going on through your day. You can use like a physical book, or you can do like online journaling and just be able to write down and reflecting on your day, reflecting on the positive aspects in your life, trying to write down your goals. And it's really good for you, and being able to understand yourself more and more and better when it comes to your emotions. You need to focus more on the present other than dwelling on the past or being so stressed about the future, because the future is not known, it's not written in stone, so you don't really know what it's gonna be. I know we can get lost in worrying about, oh, what is gonna happen in the future, oh, I haven't met it, blah blah blah, but really you don't have to worry about it, because the future can worry about itself. Only focus on the present and do your best, because what you're doing in the present actually is going to says a lot about the future. And past is past, forget it, it doesn't really matter. The present is what matters the most. Self-reflection, you need to do this as much as possible if you can, because as humans we tend to get lost in thinking, oh, we're perfect or we're okay the way we are. But being able to reflect on your behaviors, your emotions, your environment, it's going to give you a better in-depth understanding of yourself. And this is okay, because we are not always as good or as perfect as we think we are, and it's okay to have self-growth. So the more you understand yourself and accept that, okay, these things that I need to work on is going to lead to better self-development, and you can work through these things as slow as you can. It's your journey. All right, loves, that's all I had for this video. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed it. The year is coming to an end, so I'm trying to do better. Me too. I'm going to look back at this video and try analyze myself and see what do I need to work on better to glow up mentally and emotionally, because I'm already working on the physical, which is working out and eating healthy and getting enough sleep. So let's do the best we can for ourselves to glow up mentally, emotionally. And if your mental and emotional state is not the best, if you can afford it, you can seek out a therapist or go for counseling, or seek out a friend or a parent, somebody that you can really talk to if you're struggling a lot. But otherwise, I hope these tips can be helpful for you guys, and thank you for watching. If you learned something, comment down below and we can share more ideas with each other. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.